Well, I know, like, as a new hire, I've never like been in a real job before, and there's obviously some nervousness that comes with that. You're not sure if you have all the skills that they're going to want, and I think something that the Fast Track program really helped with showed me that not only did I have the skills that they were looking for, anything that I wasn't sure about or anything that I wanted more help on, that there were always people there who were willing to lend a hand.
My key takeaway from the Fast Track program is just the people. The people here are very knowledgeable and they have the soft skills to balance it very well. And so being as a recent graduate, it's just, they know so much. They have a wide array of knowledge that you just almost soak up as a sponge. They really have helped me to grow. They've helped me to kind of be a better presenter, be just more of that well-rounded consultant that you want as an expert coming into your company.
My major takeaway from the Fast Track program was that everyone is excited to meet you. They all have so much industry knowledge and they just want to pass it on to you. So when you get thrown out there for your first, whether you're shadowing or the first client, you have a little bit of knowledge and you can go right for it.
As someone who actually went through the Fast Track program and completed it, I felt that it was extremely important that I contribute back to the individuals coming in after me. As someone who went through and had a mentor while going through it, I felt that it was very important that they also had the same thing. And so I felt that it was important for me to provide myself a space to become a leader, to allow for them to kind of vocalize things that they're interested in and help identify particular projects that could allow for them to create their own name and space and brand within the company.
So my role, I'm a software developer, focusing mostly on the front end aspect of one of our data lake implementations here. My day-to-day, it's kind of fun. I start off in the morning, at 9 a.m. we have Scrum meetings. So the whole team gets together, we're in one room, we're on call with all of our assets. We're talking about what we did yesterday, things that we've been blocked on, things that we've closed out, and where we're going next. So that's always kind of a nice way to start the day. And then most of the day is spent, coding. I'm doing a lot of, like I said, the front end. So it's a lot of JavaScript right now, with a few dips into the back end.
So I was recently on a master data management project for a healthcare company. The tool that we were using was called IBM Infosphere. And so what it does is it consolidates duplicate records. So what you want to do is you want to have a single source of truth, is what they call it. When you have various records coming in from various databases, various endpoints, whatnot, you want to know that this particular record is Michael Green, not Michael Theodore Green or not Michael Fitzpatrick Green. Just you want to know that that is that particular person. And so it's very important. I am included on a project involving a data lake, creating a adapter for them that allows to connect to various databases, profile that data, grab the metadata, see what's within that data, and then push it out for business use.
So right now we're helping implement a new revenue management system for our clients so they can better manage all of their customers that are purchasing products off their contracts. And my main responsibilities are creating the configuration documents, UAT scripts, and the work instructions for them. So every day I go in, pull up those documents, go meet with the client, and I get to work with their real data in order to make these documents.
My most recent project that I was on was working on a big data lake instantiation project. We were kind of moving in about 64 data sets. The day-to-day for me consisted of making multiple ETL scripts and transformations in order to move the data into the data lake and then also refine it to be available for use for the client. The day-to-day consisted of speaking with the client in terms of identifying how are we going to transform the data, how are we going to move the data around, and things of that nature. But in a nutshell, it consisted of really embodying and utilizing the data lifestyle system and data lifecycle, including cleansing data, profiling the data, transforming the data, and then finally moving the data around to where it needs to be.
Something I like about Knowledgeant is there is kind of this idea of the flat structure. I see the CEOs of the company almost daily here, but even just on the project itself, the people who are managing me, my project leaders and everything, they're always willing to listen. If I'm running into problems, they're able to find solutions for that, really take my input into account, and that's something that's kind of really rewarding.
Knowledgeant is very much so a place where you create your own brand. It's more so if you want to grow and you want to let your name be known, your reputation increase, it's what you put in is what you get.
I like working at Knowledgeant because of all the opportunities and the travel. We are not coming into the office every day doing the same thing. You're going out on the client front line, interacting with the client one-on-one. And then if I ever have a new interest in something, I know there's always someone here at Knowledgeant that wants to help me gather that knowledge and then utilize it for success.
One of the things I really like about working with Knowledgeant is the fact that it's a very true entrepreneurship in terms of the individuals who are working at the company. Knowledgeant is pretty much willing to work with anybody in terms of identifying different resources available to help them get to where they want to be. And that type of investment, that type of interest, and that type of focus on what employees want and how can we get them to get where they want to be, both for the company as well as for themselves, has really stuck out to me.